Good afternoon. Today is Tuesday, October the 3rd. The time right now is 12:03 in the afternoon in Singapore. And overnight, we still see equity prices retreating despite an early, very promising uptick in the electronic trading session in Asia. So we can see that over the weekend, we have a 11-hour agreement to actually come to the agreement to at least give the US government about 45 days to actually come out with a long-lasting solution as to their appropriation bill, because their fiscal year ended on September 30th, and Sunday was the time in which they have to get budget for the new financial year. So basically, the market reacted positively in the early morning hours in Asia. However, when Wall Street actually opens, it actually returns back all the game and then a bit more. We can see that in the Dow Jones cash index, we can see that the lowest price traded yesterday was 33,219.5. Now, this complete a three-way pullback in the cash index. Now, the market right now need to stabilize anywhere between 33,000 to 33,420 to have any hope of actually rebounding. So if the market do go below 32,300, then the picture will look very, very different. Then we could have a new structure in place, which is actually very bearish. So looking forward to some kind of rebound going into this week trading. Today, we do not have any major statistics that can be released. Yesterday, we have the ISM manufacturing PMI, which is the Purchasing Managers Index, which came in a little bit stronger than market expected. It came in at 49. But again, 49 is a number below 50, meaning to say that manufacturing sector in the United States is still in contraction zone. So we will have to see whether the next few months we'll see any miracle happens in the manufacturing center. But in the meantime, the market right now is a little bit jittery because surging yield is sucking away the needed capital to actually support equity markets. So this is the situation that we are facing right now. The yields in the US Treasury right now is very, very strong. It's at a 16 years high, and this is causing investors to actually park the money in the money market rather than in risky assets such as equity markets. And in the S&P 500, we see similar pattern. The market has actually not taken out a new low, unlike the Dow Jones. The low still is last week low at 4,238.6, but you can see that the market actually initially have a rebound, and then it subsequently gave back most of its gain, but it's still closed on a positive note nonetheless. But this is a three-way structure, very similar to what we saw in the Dow Jones itself. So the prices has reached equality range anywhere between 4,270 to 4,205 is considered to be okay. But if the price continue to slide and it go below 4,100, then everything else will be up in the air. Okay, so do watch out for further losses in the S&P 500 as well. Now, the strongest so far is the Nasdaq 100. Now, the Nasdaq 100 did not pull back like what we saw in the Dow Jones and the S&P 500. In fact, it closed on a positive note. The low traded at 14,432 was actually last Thursday's low. And this market, despite a three-way pullback, did not quite hit the equality level, which is anywhere between 13,920 to 14,245. So again, we still have not seen equality move in the Nasdaq 100, suggesting that maybe the tech stock has a better chance of recovery than the other two indices. So in Asia itself, after the market closed for a National Day holiday in China, Hong Kong actually reopens today with a slam dunk. Market actually went down to 17,246 this morning, and it does look like there will be further losses ahead. Nearby support is likely to be around 16,767 to 16,879 in the futures contract. So we can see that this market is basically quite soft. The same thing is probably happening in the Nikkei 225. Nikkei 225 has actually gone down and is testing this low here that we saw on August 18, and that low was 31,230. This morning we have a low of 31,250, and if the market continue to break below the August low, then there's a possibility the next the next price range it may actually hold is 30,400 to 30,900 level. So we can see there's quite a bit of a drop that can actually happen in the Nikkei 225. Over in the dollar, you can see dollar index has been very, very strong. We have a new high in the dollar index for the year at 106.87 this morning. And this is now well into this bracket of prices between 106.70 to 107.13. So again, we want to see how price reacts here. If the market can be kept here, well and good. If not, then we do expect a little bit of a corrective pullback. Now, anyway, if the market do punch above 107.13, the next level to watch out will be 107.48 to 107.90 levels. Over in the euro versus the dollar, we can see that the resurgence in the dollar has caused euro dollar to actually give up all its gain so far and register a new low at 104.64 this morning, and now this bracket must hold. The level here is 104.43 to 104.76, and if this market do take out this level, there is really nothing much important below here. So this is going to be very crucial. It must hold. Okay, and in the sterling, we see the same thing. Sterling has yet to hit its nearby support, although the price is now at the year low at 120.71. So we can see that the nearby support is around 120 to 119.70. So we still have a little bit more room to go for the sterling before it stabilizes. Over in the Aussie has a big move. We can see that this is an inverted V. Market has given up all its gain from all the way to 65 cents back to 63 cents and a half. So right now the market is probably heading towards the next bottom here at 0.6277 to 0.63 even. So do look out for further losses in the Aussie, provided the dollar continue to strengthen. Dollar yen is again, this is a mirror. This is quite something here. The dollar yen, despite not getting into aggressively buying, we can see that the market is still testing the boundary. Now the market right now is just under the 150 mark, and you can see over the last few hours, market has been very cautious in taking this market much higher. So this market can be very jittery. Any kind of rumors or any kind of sign of intervention is going to cause this to unravel big time. So be very careful chasing this dollar yen much higher. Anyway, if the market do go higher, the top side is about 151.05 to 151.95. So do look out for further gains into this bracket of prices. But really, if I'm you, I will not even want to touch this for the time being. Okay, dollar Canadian is so strong right now. The market punched through the August high at 136.74. We have a new high at 136.99, just under the 137 levels. If the market continue to charge higher, there's nothing in between until 138.15. So do look out for maybe another 100 pips more before the market finds some kind of resistance. So this is actually turning out to be very, very strong for the dollar. Okay, and over in crude oil, you can see crude oil has actually backpedaled. It has taken out the nearby support here at $88.19 to a low as $87.76 this morning. Now this is actually quite good for the for those who have not bought and wanting to buy. So this market may actually drift all the way to $86.14 to as low as $85.02. Now I would love to do something here. Like I said previously, if anything, the market stabilized at $88 and rebound, I would have to accept that there's no much lower prices to be had. But now that the market is gone down below $88, I think it raised the prospect of further drifting down to $86, which I am very keen to buy. Okay, so do watch out for further losses in crude oil, but by and large, I still believe it is still a good buy. Now, the one that is melting down right now is actually precious metals. In the face of rising yield and a very strong and resurging dollars, precious metal right now is on the back foot. You can see this morning market tested $1,814.80, which is a low for this year. So we can see that this market right now is within a bracket of prices which should cause it to be stabilized. I think it will 1,805.5 to 1,820 and 17 cents does look like an area in which I think there will be buyers re-emerging from this bracket of prices. So be on the lookout for potential buying interest here. And over in silver, silver lost $4 overnight. Now this is like Johnny come lately. It has not reacted very much in the initial meltdown in gold, and now it is playing catch up. Now prices may actually have the potential to drift a little bit lower to $20.30 to as low as $19.90 before it stabilized. Current low in the morning is at $20.69. So I do believe there is a little bit more room. So maybe instead of buying gold right now, wait for silver to stabilize, and when both actually find bids, maybe that is where the the buying wave will come in. Do watch out for both, okay? And over in Bitcoin actually have a bit of a rally, but it was kept stopped short at 28,565, which is actually a breakout of prices very near to where the market traded to a high just yesterday. This bracket of prices is like 25,009. Sorry, this is 1,000. Let me see where is the price here. It goes back here. Here is 28,594. Okay, for some reason I have not got the price correct. 28,095. Hang on, let me correct this first before we go on, because I'm going to revisit this chart again. Okay, 28,594 to 28,944 is going to be where I think resistance is going to re-emerge, and true enough, the market actually traded to a equality move. Okay, the equality move at 28,552, and this is basically where it hit, and the market has a reversal pattern here. So this largely finished this entire corrective rebound, and the prices may actually come back off again. And if that's the case, there's a good reason it may revisit the 26,000 levels all over again. Now, this is all I have for you for today. There is no major updates today in terms of economic calendar, so take your cue from there. Okay, bye-bye.